The World Cup football has reached its business end with the top four ranked teams, Argentina, France, Spain, and England, having all reached the semi final. So it looks good. The semi finals appear to be very good between the top teams. So, what is the World Cup been till now? France was the favorite to start off with, and they have lived up to that tag as of now. Mbappe has been fantastic. Whenever he has the ball, he looks to score. He looks to damage the opponent. He looks to create scoring opportunities. He's physically very strong, very fast, and he has walked the talk, which he's very apt at doing in this tournament. Dembele has been very good, understated in his own usual ways, but very effective. At times, even more effective than Mbappe. But then he looks like a player who loves staying in the background and letting others take the limelight. Spain has been good. They have been consistent, although we have been hearing a lot of things about Lamine Yamal as how he could be the next Messi or Ronaldo. Although comparisons, I don't like getting into comparisons because we are comparing different sorts of players, different personalities, different teams. It's very difficult to compare players. But Yamal is still not the finished product, I would say. There is lots of way for him. There's a long way for him to travel, and I'm sure by the next World Cup he's going to be even more deadlier, even more incisive in his moves. Spain had to bring in a super submarino, and he's bailed the team out on two occasions. They've been good, but not fantastic, I would say. I mean, there was a team, the Spanish team in the decade around 2010, and they were fantastic. This team was brilliant. But this time around, they've been good, and let's see how it goes from there, although France would be the favourites for the semi-final. England has been consistent, as they usually are. Bellingham has been good. He's been the saviour of the teams on a number of occasions. Bale is always there. He's always there. He looks to be very laid back, but he's very effective when he's on the move. He's poaching. He's very effective. Although there's one poacher, one freak talent which we'll miss in the future tournaments, Erik Haaland, a brilliant Norwegian player. And I'm sure with their rowing celebration, no longer to be seen in the World Cup, we will be missing a lot because it was a fantastic celebration. The whole crowd getting together with that rowing celebration along with the team, it was so good to watch at. Very good team and unfortunate to miss out. Now Argentina. There are lots of things which can be said about Argentina, and as most of Indians, it is my favorite team. And Argentina is not the favorite team for us because of being Argentina. Because there is a legacy of Indians supporting Argentina because of certain players. Earlier there was Maradona. In the prima donna of his time, the muscular Maradona with his dribbling run, 86 was fantastic. I mean, no player has dominated a World Cup like Maradona did in 1986. He's single-handedly won the World Cup for Argentina. Although, to an extent, Messi did the same thing in the last World Cup in 2022. It was Messi versus the rest. So Indians have a proclivity to support Argentina, and with Messi around, it is all about Messi, it seems. I mean, Argentina, okay, it's a good team. The Indians love Argentina, but even then, without Messi, the support percentage, I'm sure, is going to go down. Messi has been subdued this time around, although we have seen that those flashes of brilliance. And Messi is a player. He is a different sort of a player, perhaps the best world football has seen till now. He's in a league of his own. He is beyond everybody. So even if he shows that flashes of brilliance for a few minutes, he changes the game. The acceleration of the ball still remains, although it has come down. That percentage of that acceleration with the ball has come down. He is conserving energy. He's letting the team play around him. And this match against the match today against Switzerland was an example. And although it was a very hard-earned victory, with the match going into extra time, what the must have pleased the Argentinian coach was that the team won without Messi being very effective. The team won without Messi scoring, and the team won with Messi nearly absent for most of the match. But that is Messi. Even if he is absent in the match, you cannot ignore him because the opponents are simply on the lookout for him to do something extraordinary. So that helps the team. But then there is a lot of talk about this FIFA favouring Argentina, the referees being biased towards Argentina, and even today, with that red card to Embolo, the controversy has erupted against after the last match against Egypt. I mean, if you look at what led to the red card, there are lots of people saying that it was a straight red card, how the referees have favoured Argentina and they wanted to win. VAR is somehow being managed to favour Argentina. But is that the case actually? Because you look at the red card today, it was not a straight red card. It was a yellow card for a simulation because Embolo had already received a yellow card in the first half. So he was already treading a very thin line. And simulation as per FIFA rules, it is a straight yellow. Although it always remains at the discretion of the referees, whom I believe that they use it occasionally when they actually see that the simulation has been done in a very a manner to gain very undue advantage. And today, from what I saw, the referee had actually gone on to see the viciousness of the foul committed by the Argentinian defender, and there he could see that Embolo had faked and simulated the whole foul. There was not even a contact between the two players. So that led to the red card. So where does the question of favouring Argentina, because it happens, we have seen this happening even in cricket tournaments. Whenever there is a cricket tournament, there are allegations start that India is being favoured, India is somehow, the whole program is designed to make India win. But honestly, it is virtually impossible for anybody, any institution to rig a whole tournament. These occasional things do go in somebody's favour, but that is not rigging. That could be an interpretation of law. Sometimes mistakes do happen. But to say that FIFA wants Argentina to, and the certain allegations of corruption have also come up, which are basically non-substantial. I mean, they amount to nothing. The idea is to simply, somehow there seem to be a section of the people whom I refer to as a brotherhood. It's a sort of a brotherhood, who really don't seem to like Argentina and Messi in particular. I mean, if you go on to X and watch the timelines where Messi is being accused of unfair play, Argentina is being accused of unfair play, and FIFA is accused of favouring Argentina, there are certain sort of people. There are radical extremists who have migrated to the West, supported by certain section of the liberal elite in Europe, who have welcomed these extremists into their country. And today, a Moroccan defeat against France leads to violence in Paris. A Moroccan defeat against France leads to violence in London. And it is this lot which I have seen. I mean, it's just a theory. I mean, I cannot prove this theory, but if you watch X or other social media handles and platforms, these are the very people, and there are certain Indians who suddenly wake up to football every 4 years, who have no idea of how the game is evolved, what the refereeing is all about, what the game is all about. They wake up to football every 4 years. They give a damn to Indian football, what is happening with Indian football. They are least interested, and from their timeline, it seems that they hardly watch any matches. They go to social media and pick up the trends of their the brotherhood in Europe and elsewhere also, and they simply start following that trend. They're a very prominent person who was tweeting this straight red card today, which was just not the case. So there seems to be a certain animosity towards Argentina. I really am not sure as to what leads to this animosity, because there must be some reason. But for most of Indians, and this has become more of a monologue on Messi and how Indians love and like Messi, it's more about, for me individually, I would say, it's about Messi's humility. his modesty, his discipline, the way he carries himself, the way he supports the team. He is a team player. He's not he's individualistic, but he is also a very good team player. He allows his teams to his colleagues to play around him, and it's not that he is a selfish that he wants to score. He's the only one who can score. He is very happy when his teammates score. So these are some personality traits which I am sure which makes him popular not only in India but around the world. But of course, I saw a map of somebody had put out which showed that the maximum percentage of supporters for Argentina were in India. So it's quite natural. I mean, second only to Argentina, but given the numbers India has, obviously it exceeds the support Argentina has in Argentina. So things are at a very interesting stage. The semi-finals, the moment for most of the teams, and on an closing note, I mean, I've been supporting English team for a very long time, but that support stopped a few years ago. My favorite favorite England team was with Gary Lineker. There was Glenn Hoddle. It was a totally different team. It used to be an attacking team. Now it's more consistent, more percentage play, more keeping the ball with you. But the days of the days of that football have passed long ago. The Brazilians, Zico, Socrates, you had Platini in France. But then you cannot keep on living in nostalgia. We live in the present and we should enjoy what we see. We should enjoy the game on offer. And let's see how the semi-finals pan out. And I'll like to come back to you after the semi-finals are over. Thank you.